Hello, YouTubers. It's Championdjk coming at you again with another Vintage Matchbox Monday episode where we take a look at 5 Matchbox cars from around the 60s, late 60s, all the way up to the early 90s. These ones that I'm going to show you today are some pretty wild rides, and they are kind of from all over the place. So we're going to start with this one here. This is the Maserati Sun Turner was what it was listed as on the package, I guess. I don't have the packaging, but this is was released 1982 to 1983. You should get this vehicle. It is in 1/58 scale, and essentially, I believe, is like a Maserati Bora. I could be wrong on that exact car. They came out with a few cars that look pretty similar, but this is pretty cool. It's a kind of wacky graphics. It's black and then it's got flames. The tooling itself is pretty neat. I don't know if this ever came out in any other variation besides this color scheme right here. It's got super fast wheels. This is metal on metal. This one is made in Hong Kong. Copyright date's 1972, so they definitely came out with more variations of this. So this is definitely, as it was listed as a Maserati Sun Turner, I think it was just 82 to 83. So there's definitely earlier versions of this tooling based on that copyright date. So it's pretty cool. It's got a trailer hitch. Not sure why you'd want a trailer hitch on a Maserati, but Matchbox did that quite a bit on all their cars, the Porsche 911s and stuff like that, all have trailer hitches. This one has opening doors, an opening door feature, which is pretty neat. I don't know what this little, what is that inside of that car? I'm not sure what that is. There's like paper or something that is wedged in between the window piece. Well, deal with that later. But it's got opening doors. It's got kind of a yellow tinted piece of glass or windscreen, and then black painted metal base. It's a pretty cool car. This one's going to be hard to part with. I don't know. I might put this one into my collection, but it is definitely neat. So there is your Maserati Sun Turner. Next up, we're going to take a look at this wild thing. This is a Mustang GT. Here it is in orange. This tooling, I think, was available from 1984 to 87. I don't think it ever came out with smaller wheels. It always had this kind of, I guess you could call it almost like a tuned look to it. But it's a cool Fox body Mustang casting. The blown engine, huge wheels on the back. These special 620 racing wheels. This one is made in Macau. I guess it's in 150. It says 152 scale. I don't think it's that big. I mean, it's larger than 164, but I don't think it's actually 152 scale. So it's got suspension, which is pretty cool. Might be quick downhill if those tires aren't too wide. It's a pretty interesting casting. The color combo on it's pretty neat. You got orange, yellow, blue, kind of, I don't know, typical kind of 80s color or vintage color thing. So yeah, pretty cool. So 84 to 85, this one was available. And then I've got another variation of it right here. So here's this one. Same, still maintains the suspension. This one came later. Let's see here. It's back international. This one's made in China. This one was made in Macau. So this China one was 86 to 87. Pretty crazy looking car, but it is kind of neat. I wish they would have made a version of this maybe with a standard base and maybe without the blown engine, but I don't know. What do you guys think about that? It's kind of neat. All right, so there's the Mustangs, almost like a zinger, almost from Johnny Lightning. And then we got this here. This thing is sweet. This is the orange peel, which is a Dodge. This one, let's see here. It is labeled just as orange peel on the base. This one is made in Macau. This particular version was, I think, just 82 to 84. This casting came out, and this orange peel one is 82 to 83. And this is a Dodge Charger, right? Charger, Challenger, Charger. This is a Charger, right? I always confuse the two, so Challenger, Charger. I mean, come on. I believe this is a Charger. You Mopar guys will let me know in the comments below what it is. But for some silly reason, I just always mix them up. So this right here is a pretty cool car. It's got the body that lifts up. You can see the motor underneath there, where somebody sits right there. Doesn't have any steering wheel, which is a little crazy. But the thing looks just cool. This is a cool Matchbox car. It does have, so yeah, metal body. Everything else is plastic on the inside. Of course, metal base, metal body. The hinged body, so that's cool that it can stand up. It's got super fast wheels, and it just looks awesome. This one's in really good shape too. It has just a minor kind of scrape here, paint flaw right here in the A pillar, where it's missing some paint. Other than that, it's in really good shape and is a really neat Matchbox car. I've seen a couple of these in my time collecting. I've never picked one up, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or not, but I think it's awesome. That is just a really cool Matchbox. So there's that one. And then lastly, this one's pretty wild too. This is a Pujo Quasar, which was a concept vehicle from Pujo. At least I'm pretty sure it was a concept vehicle. I don't think they ever made this. But here it is, the Pujo Quasar, 157 scale. This came out in 1988, was available from 1988 to 89. The casting itself was from 1986 to 1991, so they made a few different versions of it. This is just one of them, and it is kind of a neat version of it. It's pretty crazy looking. The colors are weird. I mean, it's got like a almost like a plum, but not quite, reddish, purplish color. It's hard to describe. And then it's got like this, I don't know, kind of pukey yellow color for the graphics. It's not quite yellow, not quite orange, kind of dulled, so it looks, I don't know, kind of gross, but still kind of neat. And then chrome interior. It's got like lens detail for the front headlights. Just kind of an interesting little car, and just an interesting little replica of that car. And I just thought it was cool, so I wanted to throw it into this video. So yeah, some pretty cool Matchbox in this video. So I don't know, and I'm gonna have a hard time actually now looking at these parting with any of them. I do kind of like them. I might have to purchase them out of this collection that I'm featuring. So I think they're all kind of awesome, very different. These things are just kind of cool. I don't know. But this thing is just awesome. This thing is awesome, in spite of the trailer hitch. And this thing is just kind of cool. Crazy. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys again very much for watching another Vintage Matchbox Monday. Again, if you like these videos, please check out the playlist. There's a lot of them. And yeah, so enjoy. Thank you very much.